All I'm focused on is being in great shape, training hard, and doing my best to knock him out and catch his glass jaw. This is my sole mission. To smash to bits the man with the glass chin. Our team has come up with this feeling and this theory that he has a glass chin. And my goal is to smash his glass chin, crack it, and see if it can withstand the punches that are coming his way. I really can't wait for this fight. So as you can see, people, that is what Joseph Parker has said. I believe that was either in an interview or maybe an article. Probably an interview that they had with him talking about him facing AJ. I like the fact that Joseph Parker is talking about knocking out AJ. Okay? I like the fact that he's saying that he wants to chin check AJ because he suspects that AJ has a fragile chin, a suspect chin, and a glass chin. He said out of his own mouth, as you saw, he said AJ has a glass chin. I like that because, like I've been saying, I think he's going to need to take risks against Anthony Joshua, because if he thinks he's just going to go in there and win via points decision, I think it's going to be hard for him. So I think he needs to take risk. He needs to take risk. And one of those risks is trying to knock out AJ. I've always felt that AJ had a suspect chin. I feel that Parker has a better chin than AJ. That's just my personal opinion. I've never seen Parker rocked. I've never seen him hurt. I've never seen him dropped. I've seen him take punches. I've seen him get hit cleanly. Parker, in my opinion, has a underrated chin. You know, I've seen Wilder and Joshua get rocked more than I've seen Parker get rocked. Parker could take punches. Joshua, I've seen him get rocked. So, again, my whole thing is I don't know how big of a puncher Parker is. But maybe I would consider him the same type of puncher that Dillian Whyte is. I think he's a better fighter than Dillian Whyte, but I don't know if he's a bigger puncher. You know, but again, this is the heavyweight division, so it doesn't really matter, does it? Even if you're not the bigger puncher, because when you're, 200 plus pounds and you hit somebody at, with a hook, at 230, 50 pounds, you're going to probably hurt them and you're going to drop them. So I think in the heavyweight division, a lot of people most heavy, fighters are punchers in the heavyweight division, So, but yeah, I feel like if you fight someone in their country, you have to take the belt from them, especially because, Joshua's, a big deal in the UK, and he's like, he's the cash cow, so he's going to have all the favors for him. And B, he has 2 out of the 4 belts, right? He has the IBF and the WBO belt. So you have to take the belt from him. So either if you're going to win by decision, make sure you win the rounds, and make sure you win the rounds convincingly. Or if you're going to, knock him out, because he keeps saying he's going to knock him out. So take risks, actually do it. Don't say you're going to knock him out, but then when you fight him, you just spend the whole time trying to outbox him the way, Hughie Fury did against you, Parker, and he was just trying to outbox you. Even though he, if you remember, Hughie Fury was going around saying he was going to knock out Parker. Remember that? He kept talking all this smack. I'm going to knock out Parker. I'm going to knock him out, He was acting like he was going to, make it into a street fight, and he ran the whole fight. That was the most boring performance ever, right? So, I hope that's not the case with Parker. I hope Parker doesn't go around, because Parker keeps saying that he's going to knock out Joshua. I hope Parker then doesn't go in here and just and spend the entire fight just trying to win via points decision. I think he has to take risks. I think he has the dog in him, so I think he will be willing to take risk against, my man Joshua. So, and again, when it comes to Joshua, will he be able to take the punch of Parker? Maybe, maybe not. But the other question that I'm curious about is Parker going to be able to take the punches of Joshua? Because Joshua is the biggest puncher Parker has ever fought. Parker's been in there with guys like, Andy Ruiz, Takam. These guys are decent punchers, but I don't think they punch nearly as hard as Joshua. So that's going to be interesting. What happens when Parker gets clipped? Even though he has a good chin, and I think he has a good chin, I'd like to see what happens. We'll be able to take Joshua's, punches. I'm curious. There's a lot of answers that are gonna be known here. Can Parker take Anthony's best shots, and can because he will get hit with one of them, and can Joshua take everything that Parker has? Can Joshua take Parker's punches? Excuse me. Yeah, I'm very interested in that, and yeah, it's just a video letting you know my opinions on what I feel about Parker's mindset going into this fight. Like I said, if you're gonna be the champion in this home country, you gotta go for the knockout. You got to. Marvin Hagler once famously said, I think it was Marvin Hagler. He was talking about that. I have my weapons. The judges are and he puts both of his hands up, his right fist and his left fist. He says, "These are my judges," because I believe they robbed him in a fight once, before he was a champion, and then when he fought the guy for the belt, he knocked him out, and because he said, "They're not gonna rob me again. I'm not gonna let the judges rob me." So these my left hand and my right hand, they're the judges. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know. I think it was Marvin Hagler said that. Marvelous Marvin Hagler. But yeah. That's what the mindset you have to be when you fight another champion. In my opinion, you have to be. You cannot depend on the judges. You have to basically be your own judge. Take your hands and knock the guy out. And yeah, I'm curious this fight, and I hope that nothing fishy happens. That's my only thing. I hope that we get no dodgy decisions, even though I keep saying it's gonna be dodgy. I hope that doesn't happen, because that's always like a sour taste in my mouth when a fight is it's close and then the guy gets the wrong decision, because then that really pisses off boxing fans. And they never give the guy credit and all this, rubbish. So I hope someone, that's what the best way for a fighter to win is by knocking his opponent out, because then there's no question. If it goes to judges, if it's a close fight, there's always like these things where, oh wait, he got a gift decision, all these things that boxing fans start saying. So I hope whoever wins is by knockout, because then you can't argue that. If the guy knocked him out, that means clearly he was the better fighter, right? So, yeah, guys, that's just a little video talking about this fight. If you watched the whole video, I don't know if my subscribers ever watched my whole video, but if you actually watched it to the end, I do appreciate it. I appreciate you, man. If you watched this to the end, to this part, I appreciate you guys. Please subscribe. Please like the video. Thumbs up the video, even thumbs it down. I mean, I get nothing but thumbs downs anyway, so whatever. But yeah, subscribe. I upload every day. Very consistent uploader. I'm out, guys. Thanks for watching.